our show, sexy groupie girls are telling everything about who they've been with and why they love sex, rock, and roll. And my next guest is the lead singer of the popular alternative band Type O Negative. But he will also be featured in the August issue of Playgirl magazine, for which he posed nude. Let's take a look at him in action in his video. Now here he is. Welcome, Peter Stil. Peter Stil. Hi, Peter.
Yes.
You happy to be here?
I'm less miserable.
Okay, you're less miserable. Okay. You have women that are throwing themselves at you every night you do a concert?
Sometimes, not always.
Not always, sometimes.
Unfortunately, sometimes men as well. Gotta question that, though.
No offense, but not this guy. Yeah. Okay. Tell me, does that strikes you as rather strange? I mean, are you up there playing, women are dancing, going crazy, throwing themselves at you, trying to meet you backstage? What do you think of these women?
Well, it's odd to me because this is my job. I'm not here to have a good time. I'm here to pay my phone bill and, pay the rent. If they want to throw themselves at me, well, that's their business.
And do you take them up on it? Do you sleep with some of them? Have sex with some of them?
I'm going to have to take the Fifth Amendment on that.
Well, if you got to pick one amendment, why not that? Yeah. But the guys in your band, you've seen that these women aren't exaggerating. This kind of stuff goes on a lot.
I think they're under-exaggerating.
That it happens a lot more often?
It happens a lot, yes.
Do you know anyone here on the panel?
I know her. These young ladies I have yet to meet. You have yet to meet.
Do you remember everyone that's come up to you? I mean, in that kind of a way? Or have there been nights that you're just out of it?
Too drunk to remember? Many of those nights, yes.
So if there are some moms sitting at home and saying, my God, when my daughter goes
My mother's going to be watching this, so I have to watch what I say.
Okay. What's the wildest thing that happened to you?
Speaking of my mother, I had a young lady come to my house on Christmas Eve, dressed in nothing but red high heels and a Santa Claus cap, stark naked outside my house. I was not home.
Really? So your mom answered the door?
Yeah.
And said, ho, 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 Merry Christmas.
Well, she asked for me, and my mother said, well, Peter's not home, and you're going to catch pneumonia.
What is it about, Denise, what is it about Peter that made you want to be with him?
To go see them? I don't know. I think they're great. I totally think he's great.
She's got hearing problems, so...
He is the most beautiful man I've ever seen.
Well,
you've gone the extra mile to show how much you care about him, haven't you?
I go to all their shows. I try to go to all their shows. I do. I have the symbol tattooed on me.
You have his tattoo? Can I see that tattoo? Is it in a place that you can show it?
Wow, no.
What does it say?
It's the symbol of their band. It's a negative symbol.
Type O Negative.
Oh, Type O Negative is what the name of the band is, and that's yes. Well, that's okay. You can get dressed there. Okay. It's a good thing it's just a little name. I mean, because... All right, now let me bring out James Fountalas of Insania.
to...
Could you ever take a woman that throws herself at you at these concerts seriously for a relationship? I mean, could you...
Probably not, because if she'll throw herself at me, she'll throw herself at anybody.
Okay. Don't go away when we come back.
Pete, I got a question for you. Aren't you worried about you might get stuck in a situation like Mike Tyson was? Any of you guys?
Which is what?
You know, get blamed for rape, that one of these girls could say that, okay, it's okay, but then all of a sudden turn around and take your money?
That's a good question. And let me just elaborate, and then you can answer. Since you don't know who these women are, I'm not talking about you three, okay? Let's say somebody's come up, you don't know who these women are. How do you know that they're not setting you up, that the next day she's going someplace and saying, this guy raped me in a hotel room?
I have a $13,000 tax bill. I have a lot more to worry about than someone setting me up. I don't base my life upon fear about what might happen tomorrow. I live for the day. I seize the day.
Absolutely. Thank you, Peter.
Females plotting to do this. I did see females plotting.
It's real sad
like, oh, if I get...